Hi, it's Lily Scraps. I'm here to do a layout share. I have collected some layouts that I've done within the year and a half. I've gone to a couple of crops, and this is what I have made. Please forgive me if I don't know the company of the paper that I've used, because most of the stuff is out of my stash and I haven't bought scrapbooking supplies in a long time. I'm trying to use up what I have. And I'm guilty, I don't write down anything I use because I really don't publish my layouts. I've only done it a couple of times. So we'll start with this one. Please forgive me if I say a lot. I noticed that in the last few videos that I've tried to make and rewatching them. So this is a layout of my daughter and my best friend's daughter, and we live 7 hours apart, so we try to get together once a year. I've used Tim Holtz stencil and some distress ink, those polka dots. I've did splattering. The flowers right here are pattern paper that I cut up to make embellishment. I've used stickers and thickers, and I printed the photos up like a photo booth style, and I did some layering. So that's the first one here. Then this one here is my son and I. We were playing with a photo app, and I collaged them together, and then I cut out the laugh on my silhouette. I've watercolored that piece in the background behind it. Then I layered a bunch of pattern papers, and most of this stuff was all scraps, and I cut out some cameras, stuck some twine, and I layered them in cluster. And then the next page is, this page here was a layout inspired by Wilma off of YouTube. She does those watercolor cutouts, so I basically use it as my inspiration. I cut out the XOXO off my silhouette, I stitched them down, watercolored them. The pattern paper was from a 6x6 pad. I clustered it behind the photo and stuck some sequin gems and some Heidi Swapp stickers. And my daughter loves to do selfies, and I love it because it gives me pictures to scrapbook. And as speaking of the selfie queen, here's some more of her selfies, and I've cut them down into little squares, and I used Project Life cards, and I've cut them down, did a grid kind of pattern, sewed it in a grid pattern. I did machine stitching, and I embellished with lots of wood veneers and flowers and stickers, and I like how that turned out. This is my daughter's 13th birthday last summer, and she loved The Fault in Our Stars, so we had that theme. And I cut out the background with my silhouette, stuck Stampin' Up! Paper behind it, and the balloons in the picture are hanging upside down, so I did that on the layout. And they had a fun day. And this one here is again of my daughter. We're at my brother's house, and she was on the chair, and she's like, "Take pictures of me." So I did. I took pattern paper, and I think it's Maggie Holmes or Dear Lizzie. I don't know which company. One of those, anyways. It was one of those big paper pads. I used that, and I inked the edges, and I layered them all in a cluster. Added some stick pins there and there, and some red foily thickers. And this is my daughter. We did a photo shoot with my parents and my brother's family, and we hired a professional photographer, and this is going in a separate album. I have all the photos. I started the album but not done. I cut out a lot of the stuff with my silhouette, all the shapes. Added some stickers. This doily here was a silhouette. This is silhouette. This shape is silhouette. And some sparkly stickers, thickers, and stamping and layering, splattering, and sequins. So all the layouts, all the photos for this photo shoot is all going to be in this color scheme. And then here are the kids again, my two and my niece and nephew. And again, same color scheme, sparkly thickers, some wood grain thickers, some sequins, some clustering, stickers, the doily stickers, what do you call that ribbon? Just the rosette ribbon, and some twine. And then on this side is my daughter and my niece, and I used a piece of fabric banner. It came that way. A silhouette title, stickers, and some layering of paper, and I also did some splattering and some embossing paste with a crackle stencil on the background of that pattern paper. I'm trying to go fast so it will upload. This is my son and my nephew. I did banners. I did twine with a coppery reflective thread in it. Some Tim Holtz embellishments. So there's gears and charms and paper clips. And then that's a silhouette cutout right there, and I use little stickers right there, and splattering. And then this is a fall layout. My daughter took the picture. I did the silhouette cutting and took the negative and stuck pattern paper in the back, and I made a little cluster with a burlap flower. And I love fall. I just love the colors of fall. And then same walk with the kids. I had my daughter in the leaves, and similar color scheme. And then again a little cluster with burlap flowers. And I love these thicker letters. If you can see, they're like a beige, creamy beige with a gold foil dot in them. They're my favorite. And then I have some gold foil skinny thickers. And then this is my daughter with her selfies again and the different apps. I did layering with, again, that pattern paper from one of those pads, and I'm not sure if it's Maggie Holmes. And then I did just embellishing with enamel dots and flares and stickers, cut aparts, and wood veneers and tags, and just making the clusters. And I did sew on this too. See, I got a zigzag stitch. I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy. This is a double page layout. There's the one side and there's the other side. And the kids are wearing monster hats. So I layered a bunch of pattern papers, cut out snowflakes with the silhouette, a silhouette title with the letters. I actually designed the monsters myself, and to match their monster hats. And here they're showing all their monster heads. And then here they are again. And then all the little monsters that I designed. And then I just embellished with splattering and enamel dots and a little bit of staples. My Tim Holtz stapler. Here's another one of the fall. Pretty easy. Just I used the silhouette to cut out the negative of the sunburst and then filled it with pattern paper. And I made my own circle garland. I saw it at one of the crops for sale, and I was like, I can make that for free. So I did. And then another silhouette title with a little bit of journaling at the top and bottom. And this one is a school layout of my daughter going into grade 8. Very old stash of paper. Used what I had instead of buying new stuff. And I used a lot of silhouette cutouts and rub-ons from Stampin' Up. Very old rub-ons. And I think the only thing that's new in here is that little wooden ruler right there. And that's, I think, my Maya Road. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I did that. And then, sorry, there's my son's layout. And again, same thing, just really old paper that was in my stash. And cutouts from the silhouette. And then the little ruler. So I hope you enjoyed my layout share. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And I apologize again for making you dizzy and any little annoying habits. Like saying all the time. Alright, thanks. Bye.